People don't hurt you with anger. They slowly take pieces of your boundaries away. Tonight, the little girl in the red cloak isn't learning to be brave. She's learning to gently say no. There is a little girl walking on a path of pine needles. This forest isn't meant for rushing through. It simply teaches you to slow down. Little Red Riding Hood has always been this kind of child. She rarely says no, because she knows when someone asks something of her, if she refuses, they might be disappointed. So she always puts her own feelings last. She hides her exhaustion behind a smile. She was taught from the beginning. Good children are considerate. Kind people don't say no. And so she learned. She learned to silence her own voice before anyone even asked. She learned to say yes so quickly she never had time to ask herself, but what about me? She keeps walking, but she feels the moonlight behind her being softly blocked. Oh, lovely child. The voice is light, like honey dripping into warm tea. Your cloak holds the colors of sunset. The girl looks down at her red cloak. She says nothing. Mr. Shadow circles around to face her. His shape keeps shifting, like a reflection in water, like candlelight in the wind. The wind in the forest is so cold. His voice draws closer, close enough that she can smell something damp. Let my shadow hide inside your cloak, just for a moment, just a little while. Good children don't say no. His hand reaches toward the edge of the red cloak. His fingertips almost brush the warm fur trim. The girl feels something, not fear, something she can't quite name, tension, like someone breathing softly against your ear. And you don't know whether to pull away because the gesture seems so small, so harmless. Mr. Shadow steps closer. You've walked so far, all alone. You must be lonely. I'm only asking to walk with you for a little while. Is that so much? Let me keep you company, please? Don't be so sensitive. I only want to help. I only want to help. Those words settle over her like a gentle fog. There are no sharp edges, no threatening sounds. But somehow, that makes them even harder to refuse. The little girl stands still. She looks at Mr. Shadow. A small voice rises inside her. Am I too sensitive? He only wants to walk with me for a little while. He only wants to help. Am I making his kindness into something it isn't? She looks down because she's just realized the hardest thing isn't facing someone who hurts you. It's facing someone who doesn't seem to mean any harm at all. When someone approaches you with care, when someone holds you back with, "I'm only doing this for you," you begin to doubt your own senses. You feel uncomfortable, and yet you blame yourself. Am I too cold? Am I not kind enough? Are good children not supposed to say no? Mr. Shadow speaks again. This time, there's something in his voice, barely audible. I thought you would want me to. It's all right. Maybe I just wanted to help you too much. Those words drop like a pebble into the deepest well of her heart. She feels it now. The clutch has grown heavier, just a little. Her breath has slowed, just a beat. But that weight isn't only on her shoulders. It's like an invisible hand gently pressing down on her voice, keeping the no she wants to say trapped in her throat. Her body has never lied to her. The one she had ignored all along was the small self inside her. Some kinds of gentleness make you forget that you are disappearing. Some kinds of gentleness make you forget that you are disappearing. The girl stops walking. She closes her eyes and breathes in deeply. That emptiness isn't empty. That emptiness is her. She opens her eyes. Something glimmers in them. Not anger, not fear. It's the quiet certainty of fluorite glowing under moonlight. Gentleness isn't giving your light away to others. It's making sure your own lamp won't be blown out by the wind. She realizes what she's been afraid of this whole time was never Mr. Shadow. She's been afraid that when she protects herself, people will stop liking her. She finally understands. Someone who truly loves her won't leave just because she has boundaries. She's always believed that the price of being loved is making everyone else comfortable forever. Until tonight, she never knew. Real love doesn't ask you to disappear. Thank you for your kind words. Her voice is steady, like an old tree. But this is my cloak. My warmth stays only where I allow it to stay. Please step back 3 paces. Stay in your own moonlight. Mr. Shadow doesn't vanish. He simply stops. His outline fades slowly in the moonlight, like a waterline on a receding shore, quietly drying in the sun. He isn't angry. He isn't wounded. He simply no longer has a reason to come closer. The little girl keeps walking. The forest hasn't become safer. The forest hasn't become more dangerous. The forest simply, finally let her hear herself. She pushes open the cottage door. Grandmother sits in her rocking chair, the firelight warm against her face. Grandmother doesn't ask, "Why didn't you help him?" Instead, she asks, "Child, what did the forest teach you today?" Little Red Riding Hood says, "I used to think that kindness meant letting everyone come close. But today I learned kindness also means protecting yourself." Grandmother pulls the blanket over her. "Dear child, your heart is a lamp. Not everyone who passes by has the right to take your light. Tonight, if you've also been afraid to say no to someone, if you've been taking care of everyone else's feelings while forgetting your own exhaustion, please remember, your boundaries don't mean you're cold. Your no doesn't mean you're unkind. You deserve to be gently protected too. Now, let your shoulders soften. Let every weight that doesn't belong to you today slowly drift away. Boundaries aren't about rejecting others. They are about gently protecting yourself. Tonight, you don't have to carry everyone else's feelings. You are allowed to rest.